What's going on, Ghosted and Roasted family? It is your fearless shift leader. And as you can tell, I am dressed and ready for war. I have my army green on. I got thunder and I got lightning. And together, we're going to bring the pain. Y'all, I was tiptoeing around. I was like, y'all, I'm nervous to drop another video because your boy cannot get another strike. I liken this as to being on probation. Your boy's on papers. I can't smoke. I can't drink. I got to check in with my PO officer every Tuesday. And I got to be in the house by 8 p.m. Y'all, but I thought about it. I said, you know what? Fear does not live in gore, baby. So I said, I'm going to strap on my army boots and I'm going to get to war. That's the music I was playing to hype myself up, y'all. All right, y'all. We go. No, seriously. I was nervous. That's why I ain't posted a video the past week, y'all. I was like, dang. I was trying. Okay, this is. I'm just telling y'all where I am mentally. So what I think happened was we get our clips from a lot of the same places, and we've never gotten a strike in 2 years. But what I think happened was whoever's clip we use. So we get our clips from, like, let's just say Johnny Has Two Apples, his page. He goes out and gets 10 clips. I might use a clip from Johnny Two Apples page, but Johnny Two Apples took the clip from Betty Doo-Wop. It was Betty Doo-Wop's ass that reported me, man. It wasn't Johnny Two Apples. It was Betty Doo-Wop. So I've just been kind of nervous because I didn't know if somebody was going to try to go back and Mercury retrograde my page and go see if they have any more videos on my page and try to hit me with another one. So that's why I was like, let me just chill out for a week and see what happens. But listen, we don't walk by fear. We walk by faith with the graveyard shift. So let's see what happens. How y'all feel about that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm just playing. Let's get to this first one, y'all. I'm finna download some more sound effects too, y'all, because I know y'all tired of hearing the same three. Oh, Lord.
The next videos were recorded by Chris, who, after dabbling with a Ouija board when his cousin stayed over, had to deal with some terrifying activity. And easy to say, he had opened a door to something from another world.
Playing with that Ouija board.
I heard it, but I didn't see it.
The dog didn't hear or see nothing. Look at Taco.
I still hear it.
Did something just walk past on the patio? Or did I make that up?
You can hear that, can't you? I can. It sound like tapping. Everybody's like, oh, it's the hutch. It's the hutch.
Oh! I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna ghost this one. It is usually the subtle clips like this. It is the subtle clips like this that like I feel like really be ghosted. So I'm thinking you're thinking something's gonna happen on the mirror, right? But as he pans around, nothing is there to push that over. Look at that. Look how that thing just falls. Nothing is there to push that over. Look closer. Y'all, I'm ghosting that one. That's the subtle things that happen. Like you thinking something big is about to happen in a video like that. You think the window about to bust out, the door about to slam. Nah, and let me tell you, there's an episode of The Graveyard Shift. It's the only video I think has like 1 million some views. When I was in the graveyard and I was walking in Texas in a graveyard, and there was a big bouquet of flowers at a fresh grave. And I remember saying, I'm gonna go talk to him. And I was like, nah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe he doesn't even want to talk to me. And as soon as I said that, falls the flowers. Yeah, it was almost like it was acknowledging my comment in that moment. All right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that video. Are you ghosting it, roasting it, or toasting it? Like I said, I like my evidence to be real subtle like that. Sometimes it ain't gotta just throw you up against the wall.
The man in the following recording states that he was patrolling the floors of an empty hospital at the time, and nobody should have been there besides him. For whatever reason, the man captured someone though, and didn't realize it before watching the footage at home.
Oh! Did y'all see that?
It looks as if a tall shadow figure is stepping out of one of the patient rooms and then seems to have mysteriously retreated once the young man takes another look at the corridor. Strange, of course, this could have also just been one of his friends, who can say? Or perhaps something from another realm?
Okay, what's up with all these haunted hospitals, y'all? Like, do hospitals just normally just be haunted like that? I mean, empty? Like, do hospitals? Okay, I need some of my nurses, doctors, RNs, CPNs, BETs, and MTVs out there. If you've ever worked at a hospital, is there ever a time where there's an entire floor that is just empty like that? Like, y'all, I have gray hairs in my nose, and it's bothering me. It looks like a boogie, but it's a gray hair. How do you, y'all, you fearless shift leaders? I got gray nose hair. I got gray hair. What do you do? Can you dye your nose hair? How do you how? Because it bothers me, y'all. Because it make me feel like I got a booger in my nose and it's gray hair. And you know, my other day job, I act and I be looking at myself sometimes and I'll see, I'm like, dang, it look like I'm boogieing. What do I do, y'all? Please, and tell me, should I dye this? Should I dye my hair blonde like Cisco? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Should I dye my hair blonde like Cisco? Y'all let me know. Blonde like Cisco, baby. What are we doing? Okay, let me tell you why that freaks me out. That would be a tall person in real life. If that was a person, that would be a tall person in real life. And the way it kind of just slid back on up in there, Look at that. Y'all. I might gotta ghost this one. Look at that. Look how he walk out. Wait, did he have knees? Did he have knees? Does he have knees? Oh, you better be glad that leg didn't bend. He better be glad that leg didn't bend. I didn't see knees, guys. I did not see knees. I did not see knees. Therefore, I am going to ghost this one. I'm going to ghost this one. But had that leg bent a damn inch. Had that leg bent a damn inch. It came out straight leg. It came out straight leg. Ghosting it. Ghosting it. Ghosting it. Good job, y'all. Good job. And I'm glad that a lot of y'all are starting to abide by the ghost shouldn't have knees rule. Like I have gotten a couple t-shirts people have made for me that say ghosts don't have knees. I'm really trying to get that incorporated into the Paranormal Investigative Handbook, the 2026 journal. You know how they got the medical journal and the scientific journal and the paranormal journal? I'm trying to get that added to it. Your boy going down in history one way or another.
The following was caught by Don Rivas, a night officer who, according to his own account, decided to pull out his phone and record some security footage during his late shift patrol. He'd been keeping an eye on a customer he suspected of shoplifting, just in case the man tried to slip more items.
Now, why the brother gotta be suspected of shoplifting? Is it a conspiracy? You tell me. Nah, I probably would have been watching his ass too. Dalen, that's racist.
Items out of the store. Something unexpected showed up in the recording, and it's been freaking him out ever since.
Look right here. Right here. Look. Look, watch. What is that? What is that?
What was that?
And it's just gone, bro. Look at this.
Oh, he got a little man with him.
It's there, and now it's not, bro. What is that? Bruh. What is that? What is that? And then it's just gone. Bruh. What is that? One more time. Bruh. What is that?
Keep in mind, this happened back in 2014, yet even today, he says it still sends a shiver down his spine. While Don was carefully observing the suspected thief, his attention suddenly shifted to the floor. There's absolutely nothing visible there to explain it. Even if it had been dropped merchandise, it makes no sense how an object could materialize and disappear without the suspect's leg or hand ever moving. The only thing shifting on screen is that strange, fleeting shape. What exactly crossed his camera's path remains a mystery. To this day, Don Rivas doesn't know what he saw.
Do y'all remember that movie? I forgot who my audience was. do a quarter of y'all remember that movie Tales from the Hood? All right, listen. Now this is racist. now listen. I have been called racist in the past, and it has not been. But this one is racist. Y'all go watch a movie called Tales from the Hood. Go watch Tales from the Hood, the first one. It is I can't put it no other way. It is a black hood horror movie, but it is a cult favorite in the black community, y'all. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. That movie is not for everybody. It is not for everybody. But if you want to see a good black horror cult favorite, damn, I forgot the name of it that quick. Tales from the Hood, the first one, Tales from the Hood. It touches on a lot of like racial stuff, y'all. So that's why I said it ain't for everybody. But it's a doozy of a movie. But if you see that movie, there is a part of that movie where there's a painting, right? It's a painting in this old plantation house. And in the painting, there's all these little dolls, like miniature, like slave dolls in this painting, right? But at night, the little slave dolls come to life and jump out the painting and like wreak havoc. Like, oh my gosh, it is crazy. You little nappy headed. That's for everybody that's seen that movie. Now the majority of y'all can't say that part. But no, man, it reminds me of this. It reminds me of this. Like, what if that little person right there was like something that was influencing this man? Like something like spiritual demon. I don't know. This might be one of the most interesting clips I've seen in a long time. Yes, it was racial profiling. But yes, there is a little man right there seemingly like running the show. Y'all, that is crazy. That is crazy. Please let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Are y'all ghosting or roasting? I'm ghosting that one. That might be one of the coolest clips I've seen in a long time. Let me know what y'all are doing in the comment section.
A police officer was driving behind another vehicle when he spotted something weird happening in this car.
That's crazy.
The strange figure seemed to vanish from the back seat, and after that, everything looked normal again. The officer still wonders if someone was just playing tricks on him that night, or if he saw something that can't be explained.
What y'all gonna do if you a police officer and you driving down the street and you see an alien looking creature with glowing eyes tapping on the back of the window? You gonna light them up? You go pull over, buddy. Put your ass over, buddy. Get your ass over. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I saw that right there, I would speed off. It ain't nothing. Look at that. All of my law enforcement agencies, officers out there, all my Leos out there. What are y'all doing in this situation? Are you pulling this car over? Y'all, that is insane. That is insane. Then they say it disappeared. I might gotta ghost that one too, guys. Dang, today's clips have been A-OK. Kudos to our gore clip getters, Alberta, Jackie, Tony. Thank y'all for all that y'all do. I'm ghosting that one. That was weird. That one's very weird. It's the eyes. It's the eyes, and it's like the elongated face. Oh yeah, I'm ghosting it. Ooh, that one gave me the chills. All right, okay.
The couple had moved into a new home and was initially alerted by strange ring notifications saying that movement had been detected in their living room. They then installed several cameras inside their home and captured this.
She said, "Get up."
Wake up! What the fuck, baby? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come, just open the door. Aren't you waking up?
I know somebody playing sleep when I know somebody playing sleep.
Baby, wake up, wake up! Baby. Wake up, wake up! What the?
Besides the couple, nobody else was home at the time. But what could have opened the door then?
See the orb.
And where does this mysterious shadow come from? To this day, they have no idea what had happened that night.
Wake up, wake up! What the?
Now, ladies, let me tell y'all the definition of an ain't-ish man. It ain't no way in hell that this lady was shaking that man that damn hard and yelling in his ear and he ain't wake up. That man knew there was an intruder. That man said, "You know what? If I act like I'm asleep, maybe they'll get her." Or that's a man who has, look, I have watched way too many snapped First 48 and Law and Order to know a setup when I see a setup. That man probably done paid somebody. That lady been getting on his nerves. She probably got a nice insurance policy on him. He staged a little break-in. He gonna act like he sleep. He was asleep the whole time. Somebody came in. "Look, officer, I woke up and she was dead. I don't know what happened." Ooh, y'all want to know a crazy story real quick before we get up out of here? Before we do all that, I'm ghosting this one. But I do think the husband was playing sweet and just did not want to get active for his wife. She was terrified.
Wake up, wake up!
Wake up, wake up!
Baby. Wake
Ain't
up,
nobody
wake
that's
up!
she's scared.
What the?
Besides the couple, nobody else was home at the time.
I'm ghosting it. I'm ghosting this video, and if I was her, I would ghost his ass. Since he want to be sleep through all the drama. You can't trust that man. But no, the second season of Ghost Brothers, y'all, we had this producer from London, England, man. And he was telling us this story. He even pulled up the news article. His best friend back home, I guess, was dating a woman, and they was at home one night, and he went to sleep. He woke up in the middle of the night covered in blood. My producer's best friend covered in blood. And he looked over, and the girl that he was with had been stabbed like 1,000 times. She was dead in the bed, full of blood. He was covered in blood. He wakes up to this. My boy Steve, who's a producer, he said that his friend doesn't call the police, doesn't call anybody, immediately calls Steve, my producer. And he's like crying. He's like, "Steve, I just woke up. I'm covered in blood and Sandra's dead." And Steve was like, "What happened?" And his buddy was just like, "Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Everything was fine. We went to sleep. I woke up in this." So Steve was just like, "Man, bro, like, you got to call the police, man. Like, you have to." So he said his friend ends up calling the police. The police gets there. All this, man. He just did not know what happened. But that man got locked up for murder. And to this day, he cannot remember what happened, if he did or didn't. And he just got to live with the fact that maybe he did or maybe he didn't. that story just made me think of that when I was watching that couple lay there and he was asleep and she was beating on him and trying to wake him up. That's crazy. Well, y'all, let me know which videos y'all think today have been ghosted, which ones roasted, and which ones toasted. And look, man, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back. This one little old strike gonna fall off. Thank y'all for everybody that's been writing me, sending me notes and words and love and encouragement. Y'all really care, and I care that y'all care, and we care together. And I love y'all for that. Love, love, love. Catch you next time.